Okay, this is part two of Ivy and Julie. They're going into Ivy's bedroom here. And Julie says, so the superstition says that dust brings bad fortune. It actually didn't say superstition says, it says superstition wants. So that's why porti is congiuntivo. And for this, you have to rid yourself of it. And Ivy says, yes, I believe, yes. I don't know. Actually, I don't know it. The grandmother says that we have to free ourselves of the old misfortune and introduce new fortune. Notice that introdurre, which is in the infinitive form, is one of those rare verbs that doesn't fall into the three categories of ARE, ERE, IRE. Away the old, in with the new, or forward with the new. Julie says, I like it. Will you change hairstyle also this year? Cambierai is in future tense. Ivy says, away with the old, including the hair. And notice that hair in Italian is plural. Julie says, "You're lucky. You're fortunate. No, I'm sorry. This is this is Ivy talking to Julie. You're lucky. Your mother lets you wear your hair like that of Marcia Brady. Marcia Brady's a fictional TV character. Um, and notice that the verb portare, which can mean to bring, can also mean to wear. How you wear your hair, also wear clothes." And Julie says, I liked your short hair of last year. You seemed Nancy Drew. You seemed like Nancy Drew, another fictional character. And Ivy says, I don't seem like Nancy Drew. Julie says, come, we'll find a new cut, like a new style for your hair. Teenage American teenager. Now, this is a voice on the radio. They've got the radio on, and the announcer says, you are listening to KFRC, the best radio in San Francisco. And in a little bit, like a little bit of time, the song most requested of the week. And Ivy says, none of them resemble me. And this magazine says, stories of life, cultural revolution, where does China find itself? And then Julie's looking at something and says, bello quello is not necessarily as beautiful, but just cool. Like, that's cool. Is it new? I adore it. They gave it to us last week. Um, it served, meaning it was needed, three cake sales and a car wash to pay for it. And then Julie says, I was talking about the dress. My mom bought it for New Year's. Are you coming to the meet, the gymnastics meet? And Julie says, this is my shout of encouragement for you and all the tumblers. That's the name of the gymnastics team. When is it? The 30th at 6 o'clock. So you, on the 24-hour clock system, you subtract 12 for the evening times. And then she says, but arrive by 5:30. Coach says that there will be a crowd. It'll be full. Pieno means full. And allenatrice means a female coach. A male coach would be allenatore. What is it? But it's the same evening of the drumroll dinner of the Lings. No. Yes. I hate this festival, this holiday. The date changes each year. At times it's in January, others, like other times, in February. Normal New Year's is always the 1st of January. Now, the word insomma literally means in summary. Somebody could say it at the end of a speech or at the end of a presentation. It can also be used when you're rephrasing something or saying something a different way. So, like saying in other words, or because she had just been saying that why she doesn't like the Chinese New Year, and now she's saying regular New Year is always the 1st of January. And now what do I do? Maybe you can explain it to your parents. They wouldn't understand, and that's in the conditional tense. We haven't ever celebrated Chinese New Year's with all the family until now. They're expecting that I'm there, and sia is congiuntivo presente. And the mom who's entering says, I don't hear you cleaning. And she says, Julie, are you remaining? Meaning, like, are you staying for dinner? There will be still rice and noodles, but it means like there'll be rice or noodles again. And Julie says, better than bread, butter, and marmalade alone. In the original English, she says peanut butter and jelly. So peanut butter is burro di arachidi. And Julie says, when will you say to your mom the date of the tournament? I don't know. This is the coach talking. It says, good landing. Well done, tumblers. Good. Mary, keep the legs and point of your feet straight until the sole, the arch of your foot. Thanks. Susan, softer landing. Soft. Good. Kathy, faster rotation. Excellent work. Better. Are you okay? Great. If you had fallen in the tournament, you wouldn't have returned on the beam in time. Begin again from the basics. Handstands from the ground. The basics, Ivy says, and the coach responds, you're hesitant up there, meaning up there on the balance beam. I don't want to risk your hurting yourself. It kind of looks like make yourself bad, but that's how you'd say hurting yourself. When you're ready, begin again from the low beam. You had a bad fall during the last tournament. At times, 2 steps back are 1 step forward. Excellent work today, tumblers, but the tournament is in 2 weeks. And there's still much to do, but we can make it. We can do it. This year we have to win. See you tomorrow. Or it literally says we will see each other tomorrow. What's that? The girl asks, and Ivy says nothing. Coach Gloria made us sweat today. And notice that you include the definite article the Coach Gloria, just like you'd say Il Signor Brown or whatever. You would still have the word the definite article. Yes, but it's the city tournament. We want to win. Certainly, I know. Or I know it. Mama, did you bring a towel or some water? Ivy, I went from the school to the store to the library and to get Missy. I forgot your bag. Now, bolsa can sometimes mean purse. I think this is more of a gym bag. I'm sorry. Fa niente literally means it or non fa niente means it doesn't make nothing, but it means it's not important. And the coach says, another thing, tumblers, seeing that, so this means to the tournament by now lacks little. So that means the tournament is almost here. I reserved the youth center for an obligatory or mandatory practice all Saturdays. Gloria, hello. Hi, Marilyn. How's it going? I haven't seen you for a lot of time. And in English, we would say in past tense, I haven't seen you. That's actually present tense. I don't see you for for much. Everything goes well, thanks. Now this is the si potrebbero is the impersonal form, like might one or couldn't one move to Sunday these tournaments? Ivy says, Mom. And the coach says, the space is used by the boys on Sundays. And in English, we'd say on Sundays, plural. When you say la domenica with the definite article la in the beginning, that means every Sunday. Is it a problem? Ivy says no. Mom says Ivy has Chinese school on Saturdays. And then the kids in the background are saying, Chinese school? Mom, come on. It means or signifies that we will have to commit ourselves more during the normal practices. Thanks. Mom, let's go home. And I'm going to end part 2 there.